Good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday. It is April 10th, and we have a beautiful day outside today. So welcome to our show. I'm Mary Jo Coulihan, Executive Director of the Pagosa Springs Chamber of Commerce. And as usual, we have a wonderful show planned for you today. First and foremost, let's talk about some business and activities that are happening in Pagosa Springs. Please remember that next week on April 16th, there will be a Main Street meeting with the about the construction project with CDOT. It's going to be held at Hidden Tracks, which is right on Highway 160, and the meeting starts at 4:30 this time. So please make sure that you put that on your schedule. It's very important for our business community to be attending these meetings, know what's going on firsthand. If you go onto the chamber website, we are preparing for the informational piece that will be coming out about the reconstruction project. Right now, if you click on the CDOT information, that will take you to the Main Street program and their information. So we are gearing up for being the center of information coming out. We'll be adding the meeting minutes from the Main Street program. And then obviously, as time progresses, we'll be adding on any CDOT information. But again, please mark your calendars for 4:30 on April 16th at Hidden Tracks, and we'll welcome that new business to our community. Now, also on April 23rd and 24th, half day on the 23rd and a full day on the 24th, we will be having a tourism conference. And so that is really great for our business. We are a tourism-based economy. On half day on the 23rd, there will be a hands-on social media session. And then there will be a networking event after that at Liberty Theater. And then on the 24th, all day long, there are going to be breakout sessions and lots of really good breakout sessions. Anything from how can you engage your business more as far as marketing is concerned, also social media marketing. Also, if you're interested in the international market, how can you attract international visitors? We will be having a really great session on organizing events in Pagosa Springs. And I need to also make all event organizers aware there are some new rules and regulations about producing events coming down the pike. So this would be an important breakout session to attend. Also, there's business resources. I will be on hand. The SBDC will be on hand. Region 9 will be on hand. How can we help you with business resources? Another really great breakout session. Creating effective paid social campaigns. So it's a wonderful full day session. It is free. And we would like for you to register so that we can get a head count for lunch. That link is on the chamber website, pagosachamber.com, and there is a graphic about the tourism conference. We really want to thank all the partners, obviously produced by the tourism department here, partnering with Miles Media, Madden, as well as the Pagosa Springs Sun and Liberty Theater. So we are a tourism-based economy, so please involve your business in this really important conference. And again, it's free, so let's do it. Now, also a reminder to everybody that the the Landowner Basics 101 class is still going on every Tuesday night during the month of April. And the next one on April 16th is near and dear to a lot of our hearts, and that's Living with Wildlife. I know we love to watch it, but you don't go to the dump or the transfer station and watch for the bears. It's just not the way to live with wildlife. So go to the Landowner Basic Class 101 on April 16th, also April 23rd and April 30th. They're really great classes. Mark your calendar as well for our business happy hour over at the Extension Building, and that will be on April 26th. Now, what's kind of exciting, and I guess it's the month of Earth Day and Earth Month, and we'll be talking about the Environmental Film Festival. But the first 20 people that show up at the business happy hour will get free spruce saplings. So I think that's pretty cool. So thanks to CSU for doing that, and join our business happy hour on April 26th. We have lots more coming up in May that we will be talking about. We'll be having classes. The Chamber will be bringing back our business bites. We'll be doing work sessions. A lot of these things will be free to our membership. We also have a food forum coming up in May. But the last thing before we join our guests, I would love to remind everybody is starting earlier this week, we started our Spotlight on Business video series. We started off with Healing Waters, which is an iconic business here in Pagosa Springs, having been in business almost 75 years, as well as being one of the facilities that has our healing waters and celebrates that through their soaking facilities. So please go on to the Chamber's website or join us through our Facebook or YouTube pages and look at our Spotlight on Business video series. It comes out every Monday at noon, and join us. We'll have a new business. We'll be shifting between some of our veteran businesses and our newer businesses, giving us different perspectives of having owned a business in Pagosa Springs, what it's like to open it recently, what it was like maybe 20 and 30 years ago. So we have great businesses lined up. They are all Chamber members, and we really appreciate it. So join us for our Spotlight on Business video series that comes out every Monday now, just like our live stream here comes out every Wednesday afternoon. So let's join another event that is coming up here in the month of April, and no stranger to everything. I just say environmental is the wonderful Sally High, who just has many credentials to her name. What an expert in the field, one of the founders of the Geothermal Greenhouse Partnership. Sally, thank you so much for joining us today, and the founder of the Environmental Film Festival.
Hi, Mary Jo. Can you believe it's been 11 years that GGP has been producing an environmental film festival here in
No, I don't. I thought it was more like 7.
No,
Time is flying.
I did bring the Environmental Film Festival here to Pagosa, but that's through a collaboration with the Colorado Environmental Film Festival, which is a really big deal up in the Golden Boulder neighborhood in Colorado. 3.5 days of film, hundreds and hundreds of people, packed theaters in Golden. And so here in Pagosa Springs, what happens is I choose a day's worth of films worthy of Pagosa that fits our interests here in Pagosa and will be of interest from my point of view anyway, to folks who live here. And it's been very successful. This year, our Environmental Film Festival is at the Tennyson Event Center, Friday, April 19 and Saturday, April 20th. That leads us right into the Earth Day celebration downtown, centered at Geothermal Greenhouse Partnership site on Sunday, the 21st. So the Environmental Film Festival this year has an amazing lineup.
Do you want to give us a preview of some of the films?
I'd be happy to.
Okay.
I also want to tell you about our food and our music and our um, artwork that's being displayed, and it's really just going to be a fun weekend. I also want to thank our sponsors, Mary Jo, but this year we will show more than once 2 award winners, feature-length films that won awards at CEFF in February up in Golden. One of the films, the best of Fest, is called Flyways, The Untold Journey of Migratory Shorebirds. It has an amazing soundtrack. It's, again, a feature-length film, and the cinematography is absolutely
Oh, wow.
breathtaking. Now,
Nice.
we have a lot of interest in birds here in our Pagosa Springs and Southwest Colorado community. And so our very own Wimanooch Audubon and Audubon Rockies expert Keith Bruno will introduce this film and explain to our audience how he and Audubon Rockies is involved in shorebird studies here right now. And so that's really something to look forward to. Keith can lead us into a discussion of what that interest is like, what the study is like, and hopefully get some more people involved if folks are interested in that. The other award winner is called Covenant of the Salmon People. It's a native-made film. It's about the Nez Perce people on the Snake River in Idaho. It was Best Feature at CEFF. And when you win awards up at the Colorado Environmental Film Festival, you're on the circuit, on the tour for 2024 environmental film festivals. And that usually means you're winning in other places too. The Covenant of the Salmon People is gorgeous. It's just a beautiful film about amazingly strong people and their untold generations of dependence, interdependence with the salmon in the Snake River. Well, the salmon in the Snake River are highly endangered presently, and there are 4 dams on the Klamath, or excuse me, on the Snake. And the point of view and the studies being conducted by the Nez Perce people are being taken into consideration about how their opinions can improve the salmon population, improve life for everybody on the Snake River presently.
Great.
It's really a nice film.
Nice. Well, that's
They're
exciting.
trying to bring back the salmon.
Well, okay.
We
So
would be
a
here
total
in
of 9
the spring
films.
for-
So a total of 9 films that we have coming up between 2 days. You mentioned food, and how can people buy tickets?
The easiest way to buy tickets right now is to go to pagosagreen.org. That's the Geothermal Greenhouse Partnership website, pagosagreen.org, and there are 2 tickets available. If you buy a ticket for the Friday night premiere gala, it's $60 for a catered dinner, live music from Steve Blechschmidt, Pagosa Photography Club display of beautiful art photographs, and 2 films, the 2 I just named. The wristband you receive for that premiere gala ticket also gets you into all the films on Saturday.
Okay.
The Saturday general admission ticket is only $10. Seating is limited. We can seat 120 people at the Tennyson at a time, but we've done that before. And when there are empty seats, we will fill them. So on Saturday, you can buy your tickets in advance at pagosagreen.org. Friday night and Saturday, we'll be selling tickets at the door, because if they're are empty seats. We will fill them. So while your wristband allows you to come and go, just be aware of that. Let's see. Let me talk about the food on Friday night for a little
Okay.
bit. This is amazing. Kelly and Todd Stevens are tiptoeing out of retirement. They still call themselves Fuegos. They are some of Pagosa Springs' favorite, most successful chefs through the decades. And they're providing our savory menu and really planning some treats for us. I'll put it that way. A wide variety of tastes. They'll include vegetarian foods and vegan entrees for folks. And our sweet menu, our dessert menu, is being catered by Kathy Keys at Pagosa Baking Company. I feel like I should say, of course, by Kathy Keys at Pagosa Baking, another founder of Geothermal Greenhouse Partnership. And so we all know that we'll be well satisfied by the sweet selection on Friday night. Well worth
Great.
a $60.
I guess.
Like
and on
this for
Saturday,
$60 with all that goes with it.
Okay. And on Saturday, is there any food available? Is there any food available on Saturday, Sally?
Yes, we have Ritual Food Truck. Again, the best food truck in town. Thank you, Sarah. Ritual will be out in behind the patio or behind the door to the patio at the Tennyson Events Center. And so a more casual fare, very affordable, fresh food all day long. There'll be a
Great.
cash bar. And so all drinks, beer and wine, and sodas and tea, and of course we'll have water available all day long. That will come from a cash bar at the Tennyson. They have a beautiful bar set up, and all the drinks come from that corner, so that our caterers on Friday night and our food truck on Saturday don't have to worry about Coke or Pepsi. It's handled.
So just really quickly, we have been getting questions about any Earth Day activities. Do you have, where can we point people for any Earth Day activities happening on the 21st? We must have not a good connection. Sorry. We were looking to see
in and out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. We were looking to see if we could get
Earth
any
Day
information on Sunday's Earth Day activities. Well,
I should be careful to point out here that I don't organize Earth Day. It is centered at the GGP educational site in Centennial Park, and there will be booths and participants from one footbridge to the other. It doesn't cost anything, and super fun, family friendly. Go get the Sun tomorrow. The Sun will have articles about both the Environmental Film Festival that begins our Earth Weekend experience, and about Earth Day. I believe the site for Earth Day is SOS Pagosa. But again,
we have a great resource. We have a great resource with the newspaper, so we'll do that. Okay, well,
and check out the preview
we will tomorrow. Since our internet seems to be hitting in and out, we're going to end our show now. But thank you so much for being with us today. Everybody, thank you for joining us. And please make sure when you attend these live stream shows, you have your calendars out, because there is always a lot of stuff that we cover during this show. If you have any questions, again, often go to our calendar of events and take a look and see what's going on in Pagosa Springs. Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll see everybody next Wednesday. Bye-bye.